Hi, me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks, part 2 of this. We just made this. And then I started thinking, I said in that video, there's probably 2 or 3 different ways to make it. And I did a different way, and I kind of like this better. I know the customer, or not the customer, the person wanted it like this. But this would be equally as cool and kind of unique. Let's take a 3-sided polygon, which is a triangle. Let's rotate it 60 degrees. So we kind of, well, maybe 90 degrees. So we get a flat side somewhere up in here. We're just going to, for right now, just place it right there. And we're going to take an ellipse, any size, and then hit P, put it in the center of the page. And now I'm going to bring in my arrow on my triangle to where it hits that point right there. Now I'm just going to judge the ball on this, Control D to make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key, and bring this in to it's kind of even on both sides. And I can make my triangle smaller at the time now if I wanted to, but this is pretty much equal from there to there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, now this is kind of weird because I'm going to group it together. And it says the center is right there, but the center that I need to rotate is right there. So I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and then double click on this X and move it to the center of the page. And I'm going to rotate it that 120 degrees, Control D. I didn't have to go all the way around, and I'm a little bit skinnier than I did on my first one. But then all you have to do is take a 2-point line and go from right there to the right there. Whoop, I missed it. I could have checked it. I want it right there. And then I'm just going to take that line and just move it off there. So it's the same angle as the other one. Now I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key and delete the parts of my arrow. And sometimes it's going to be more than one delete because we had, more than one line possibly. And then I'm just going to take my Smart Fill tool and fill in that arrow. I'm going to move it out of the way. I'm going to nudge these out of the way. I'm going to nudge this back. I did not move it. I nudged it with my arrow keys. Control D to make a duplicate. And what that line did was give us a space between the arrows. And now I'm going to rotate it 120 degrees. And you can see my space. A lot of times Corel will make you type in 240. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I like my first one better. I'm a little bit thicker. I probably started the line up taller, but you kind of get the idea. And you could do this with any number of arrows. You could have just 2. You could have 4, just by rotating instead of 120, just rotating them 90 or 180, depending on what you're going to do. And this would look really good. Let's use a yellow. I always like doing this toward the end. Make a black box to put the yellow in, order back a page. And that really makes it stand out. And if you'll hit P with your black box, it'll put it in the center. Anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.